You might think Isle 3 doesn't have much to offer since I haven't brought it up yet, but it actually has some of the most hidden mechanics out of all the Isles. To start out simple, Sally has some minor things you should keep in mind when fighting her. Firstly, her transition to her second phase works similarly to Hildeberg's transition to her last phase. When Sally's health enters her second phase, she'll cease to take any damage for a very long time, even while she's sliding on the ground, even while she's pointing her finger, and only after she's completely done gesturing is when she starts officially taking damage again. So sadly, there is no real reason to stack damage with weapons like Roundabout unless you want to farm EX cards or you want to feel cool. Another funny quirk, which is really just a bug, is that you can skip her second phase by triggering her to go into her secret phases and beating her first phase within a very short amount of time between each other. This takes you straight to her third phase with her god husband and child, which makes it harder than her normal third phase, but you save a ton of time if you're looking to speedrun boss fights. Lastly, dealing damage to Sally's god form during her transition to her last phase apparently directly deals damage to her last phase, so still shooting Sally here is recommended to make her last phase even shorter than it normally is. Then next you have Cala Maria, which has a lot of unique stuff about her boss fight, but one hidden thing about her boss fight in particular is that you can cheese her last phase with some good spacing and movement skills. When she enters her last phase, you can fly right next to her head, getting eerily close to her, like she's practically breathing down your neck, and staying here can allow you to dodge literally all of her attacks. The only issue is dealing with the spike columns that float around the stage, so you'll need to pay close attention to the right side of the screen and move accordingly. Getting good at this honestly makes it so much easier to beat Cala Maria without having to deal with her petrification BS in the awkward skull movement.